I'm going to be playing a game of chess today, but no ordinary game of chess. I'm going to be using Smash Mouth's lyrics to All-Star to interpret the meaning behind their lyrics and formulate it into a hopefully winning chess strategy. So let's get right into it. Quick move on this guy's part. Our first lyric is, somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. I think this pawn is the guy that's rolling us, so let's just go up there and match him. Okay. Next line, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. So maybe he's thinking with his fists. He's not thinking with his brain. He's not that sharp. He's going for the first punch, for the first blow. So let's just take. Let's see how Boots Callahan reacts to that. I'm a 402 ELO, not the greatest by any means. I figure he'll probably take with the queen. I don't see any drawback to that move for him. He's taking a good bit. We got an American citizen. Okay connection, some lag. He's a diamond member. Diamond member and 425 ELO. Kind of crazy. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb. The queen's looking kind of dumb. Finger and her thumb, that makes an L. So we gotta keep someone here to protect that space, maybe? Or maybe we're making the L. Let's do this. We're making a little L here shape. Like that. Let's see how he reacts to that. Again, this is backed up. The queen can take that pawn or that pawn. That's backed up. That's backed up. She could take this pawn. That's backed up. So none of my pieces are in any position to lose anything. He might move this bishop down. I mean, this bishop down would just be bad for him. I would just take. I could take it here if he moved it there too. He's taking a good bit. I wonder if he's also analyzing some lyrics to formulate his strategy. Okay, moves the knight. Next line is, of course, in the shape of an L on her forehead. Still talking about the queen's forehead. The shape of an L. Maybe he wants me to advance it? Or maybe talk about the knight. The shape of an L. Boom. That's a good move. I like that move. Okay, moves back. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Of course, generational line. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. I think the years is maybe a metaphor for pawns. That was a quick move on his part. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. So what's the rules of chess? I think they're talking about the castle, maybe, is the rule he's talking about there. The king can hit the ground running and run faster than he normally does and move 2 spaces. So I'm going to set up for a castle play here. Okay, I think it's not. Can he fork me? He can't fork me. So I'm going to set up for the castle again. Set up for the castle. This is in danger of that I can just take for free. I think. And then our next line is, didn't make sense not to live for fun. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. So maybe instead of the castle, we hit for a quick little take here. Have some little fun. He takes. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So we're going to make the smart play here, which is castling. What does he do in this situation? So much to do, so much to see. So much to do, so much to see. So that's probably going to be an attack position, or at least something that's going to generate some progression on the board on this next move. Again, he's taking a little bit. We're up. Now we're even. Both got a pawn and a knight. Again, he's taking a little bit of time. He wants to analyze the full situation. He might be using, I don't even know a song. What song would he be using if he was using a song? Maybe like Despacito, a little Despacito action, slowly. But I think I like my board position more than his. His queen's kind of just out there in the open a little bit. That might be what the next move is. If he doesn't move the queen, move that pawn up to force a little pressure on the queen. It's funny to me that there's so many different possibilities, of games of chess, and I wonder if one day we'll ever reach every possibility of game of chess, if like chess.com tracks it. Because I mean, at some point, it's finite, but it's so many moves that it feels infinite. But it'd be funny if like one day chess.com just came out and was like, every game of chess ever has been played now, every move. Which the low ELO guys were kind of clutching up on that bot side, making the bad moves, and the less interesting games of chess. That's where you have to infuse Smash Mouth, All Star, Shrek kind of thing into the games. Again, this guy's taking his time. I'm doing a little ad-libbing. I'm like Cardi. In every Cardi song ever, does not say lyrics. Mostly just a lot of ad-libbing. Saw Bruno Mars impersonator show yesterday. I forget what it was. I mean, it was something like that. But it was pretty good at impersonating Bruno Mars. He looked a lot like him. Sounded a little bit like him. He would do his little voice that'd be like, I just came from LA. Like he would do like the Michael Jacksonification of his voice, like kind of like lower the pitch down a little or something to try to like make it sound like more like Bruno. When he was talking, the song sounded fine, but that was pretty fun. And he's still taking his time. This might be just a win on time here, guys. Smash Mouth might clutch up for us here. It's kind of just been a lot of me talking to you, not a whole lot of chess. I mean, it's just kind of a one-sided conversation here, rather than a YouTube video. What else to talk about? I saw Beetlejuice. It's a decent movie. I think the first one was still better. There's some pretty funny moments though. A couple funny moments. Don't want to spoil anything though. Looks like they're partnered with Progressive and Flo. I wonder when Flo is going to be retired as their spokesperson, or if they're going to like Jake from State Farm it. Oh, he's disconnected. And just get a new guy to be Jake from State Farm. Jake from State Farm is everywhere though. He's at the WNBA draft. He's at the State Gamerhood State Farm Games. Not State Farm, yeah, State Farm Games. Well, we won. Smash Mouth clutched up for us. I don't know what the miss was, but that's what you call a GG. Good game in the gaming industry. 420 ELO, you know the vibe. But subscribe. Not a whole, I have other videos like this. I'm sure not many people are gonna stick around to this 10:30 mark, but thank you if you did.